Hi, this is Claire Boyce back with the weekly reading for Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So this is for all the water signs. Now, as always, I'll do a few angel cards and then I'll do the tarot cards. And if you do like the video, please hit the subscribe button just there. That would be a great help. Anyway, last week I believe we were talking about calming the mind. The heads were going a little bit crazy, weren't they? We were overthinking, we were overanalyzing. So we'll have a look at this week. Sorting all my cards out. I could actually have a card shop at this stage. So this is for today, which is Tuesday, the 17th of December 2019. Spend a bit of time outside. Sometimes we get so stuck in our ruts and our routine, we're stuck in work, or we're stuck in the house, or we're stuck under the covers because we can't get up anymore, and we're just feeling like, you know, things won't get better. This is for those of you who are a little bit low right now. Step outside. The minute you can get outside, you know, when it's a bit warm. Make sure you're not locked in your heads. You're an extremely emotional, especially Cancer. All of you, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, you're extremely emotional. So what you need to do is make sure you act with your brain and not with your emotions. Something all the signs do. We always, you know, act out of emotion. We act out of anger, out of pain, out of hurt. Or react, should I say. React. Your heads are always going, so it's time to focus on something new, a new project, a new goal, and something else that you can do for 2020. Something to make sure that you're not in the rut that you're in now. So remember that even though things may feel bad right now and you think that you won't feel better again, know that you actually will. Yeah, there's a lot of heartbreak with this card. Working on your heart chakra, not only for those who have, you know, broken hearts, and this doesn't always have to be romantical. This could be romance. This could be through those who have lost loved ones, through death. And I have to emphasize, like, suicide is always high this time of year, so please watch your own mental health and get to the heart of the matter, whatever it is that is upsetting you. We can end up having so many things going on in our lives, can't we, where we're not sure what it is that's you know, making us act out. And whether you act, you know, through depression and you go to bed and you don't want to talk to anyone, or whether you know, you go and do other things through addictions or whatever the thing is, you need to now focus on what is your trigger, what's good for you. Find time to look after yourself, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will. And so that is the most important thing. You have to mind your heart. And that also means don't be giving it away to people who don't deserve it. You're an extremely emotional sign, and just like the air signs, you tend to give love too freely to those who don't deserve it. Now, ask for help. So for those of you in a bit of trouble, go to your friends, ask for help. Don't sit there on your own. Like I said, there's an awful lot of depression this time of year. Ask for help. People can't help you unless they know that you're in trouble. And there's a lot of energy, you know. And you have to focus on positive energy. If you're watching this, then obviously you're a little bit spiritual. So, and you're into the chakra clearing, you're into the card readings. Your energy creates your reality. And that sounds really weird, but I will say it again. Your energy creates your reality. So what you give out to the world, you're getting back right now. So if you've been knocked and you're down, or you found out people you were close to are talking about you, whatever the situation, and you're focusing that in your mind, you're bringing more of that to you. So a little bit of energy healing is essential, whether you do Reiki, whether you do whatever it is you do. And do be kind to yourself. your life is your life. Don't give anyone the power to ruin your life for you. If you've been hurt by friends, by family, by those who are supposed to love you, don't give them that power anymore. Take back your power. Only you have the power to control your life, and really you're the one who has to live with yourself. So stop giving people, opening your hearts too quickly to people. People, sometimes they need to earn our trust. We shouldn't just give it away freely. And this is the tarot, and these just jumped out. So two of swords. Twos are all about people coming together, but I do see some toxicity here. So this could be, a bit of a warning. Now, there's always family traveling over the water, but this is an emotional card. So I do think this is to do with relationships. So if you have been in a bad relationship, don't just get back for it for the sake of it. Ace of Pentacles. There's new opportunities for those looking for work, and this is happening just on the other side of Christmas. I know this is supposed to be for the week, but this is definitely coming. So whether you've just applied for work, or you're looking for a promotion, or there's this new money coming in, definitely keep your spirits up. Remember, a bit of positivity. No matter what you're going through right now, it'll pass. And I know that's easy for me to say when, it'll pass. I'm not saying get over it. What I am saying is that whatever it is that's upsetting you now, it won't always upset you. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. And this means that everything in your life is changing. Look. And it's time to get off that wheel now and start again. A new chapter. You don't always have to be. Sometimes we make the mistakes over and over again. We stay stuck in situations. As my grandmother used to say, you're not a tree, Claire, you can move. That applies for work, and it applies in toxic relationships. So what I need you to do is assert yourselves, but know that the situation is coming to an end, and you have the power to change it. You might not be able to do anything now, but on the other side of Christmas, yeah, you will. And if somebody or something is upsetting you right now, just make sure that doesn't happen to you again. Life is a series of lessons, they say. And I know some of you are saying, I'm sick of my lessons, but... And remember, when you're about to explode through emotion, and we all do, we all get hurt, and we all go crazy, and we say things, and we do things, but you tend to put that anger inside because you're water signs. So the hatred you're feeling towards somebody who's hurt you, or the upset, you bring it inside, so you end up hating yourself and hurting yourself. Sometimes you're your own worst enemy. And let's see what else is coming up for you. There we go. This was in your cards last week, I'm sure. This is a moving house card. This is definitely on the horizon. So between that and new work, I definitely see moving house. Or new money, should I say. So with the Wheel of Fortune and this card, there's a house move. So if you've been thinking, should I move house, then definitely that will happen on the other side of Christmas. So all in all, you do have positive cards. Just make sure you don't direct that hurt or that anger that you have towards anyone else. Don't pull it inwards, okay? And this just happened to be here as well, which is Ace of Swords. So an awful lot of aces. Aces and the 10 here means that there's new beginnings all around. Whatever you're going through now, it can and it will be, can be sorted. Now I'm going to look at the romance cards just very quickly. For those of you who are wondering if there is a bit of romance there for you, if you're not in a relationship. For those of you not in a relationship, you need to love yourself first. And I know there's some people, they go around, they say they love themselves, but really they actually don't love themselves. They're trying to convince themselves of that. Love yourself first. Like we said before with the heart chakra, you can't love anyone unless you you mind yourself first and love yourself first and know that you deserve the best. Whatever somebody else has put you through in the past, in past relationships, that's a reflection of them, not you. And let go. If you're in a situation you're unsure of what to do in a love life, these are the romance cards, just let go of the control. You can't control people. You can't control how other people behave. All you can do is control how you react to it. And it's a positive card for those of you who are in relationships. You've got the wedding card, which means that this is definitely it's a good time for proposals. It's a good time for a union. Things are really going well for you. So what I do see all in all for the water signs, new move after Christmas definitely, and the money to do so. For those of you wondering what to do. Romance is a definite for those of you in relationships. There's more romance there. Stand up for yourselves and love yourselves. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we get into relationships and we're too busy showing the other person that they matter, minding them, taking care of them. We forget to look after ourselves. So what you need to do now is to start loving yourself and stop worrying about money. Things won't change now, but after Christmas anything is possible. Keep your frequency up. And if you're watching me there all depressed, just know that things will get better, and whatever it is that's worrying you right now, this time next year it won't be worrying you. Chances are this time next week it won't be worrying you. Remember, don't direct your anger or your sadness outwards or inwards. Try not to hold stuff in. You know, sometimes we have to speak up, because if we hold all this toxicity and things we want to say, you know, it can build up and it can actually cause us pain. We can't fix what's happened in the past. All we can do is focus on right now. Okay? So I hope that is helpful. I will be back next week for just another weekly reading, or a Christmas reading. Wow. So I hope you all have everything ready for Christmas, and I'll see you again next week. And if you do like this, or if you're on one of my Facebook pages, please hit the subscribe button there. Thanks. Bye.